Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel right now because I want to talk about the abuse that I've been through this morning here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. I went out for a while this morning. I went to the shops, the local shopping centre, and once again, all the way to the shops, I was stalked on the road by stalkers. In the car park of the shopping centre, I was stalked by people from every direction. And when I went into the shopping centre, it was the same thing. People just come from every single direction when I go into the shopping centre, and they're all there to carry out some kind of cruel psychological abuse. And the thing that I'm most concerned about right now is the fact that there's cameras in my home. There's cameras in my bedroom, there's cameras in my bathroom, and there's cameras in my living area. I spent the last 2 days at home in isolation because I've been purposely isolated by this community here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, and my family members. And over that time, I've been being watched in my home for a very long time. But over the past 2 days, there's been people viewing into my home illegally, and they have been trying to get ideas on how to put me through abuse when I leave my home. So this is what happened when I went out today. I was put through psychological abuse based on the things that I have done in my home over the past couple of days. So this morning I was reading back over one of my videos that I did when I first started putting these videos up on YouTube about the abuse that I'm going through here. And in that video I talked about the Campbelltown Public Hospital and the abuse that I went through there. And there was also other things that I've mentioned under my roof this morning. And when I went out, there was people carrying out abuse based on those things. So this is how closely they are watching everything I do. These people watch every single detail of what I do. They scrutinize everything I do, and they put me through psychological abuse and ridicule just over anything that they possibly can. Right now I'm suffering from health conditions, and I need help in regard to those medical conditions, and I can't get the help that I require because there are members of the health system here in this community that are involved in this abuse, and they've already put me through psychological abuse, and they haven't, some of them have held back information in regard to my health conditions so that they deliberately get worse, and so that I'm put through embarrassment in my home while there's people viewing into my home. So this is something that I'm very concerned about too. This is another reason why I need help urgently. When I go out, I'm put through a psychological abuse over that as well, over the fact that I need help urgently. There's people that put me through abuse about that. I also mentioned in my home this morning that I was wondering how these people see my journal that I write in every day, because this is what they do. They view into my journal that I write in, and I try and keep it covered up as much as I can when I'm writing in it, but these people still manage to see what I'm writing. And I was thinking to myself, how do they see that? But they're obviously just zooming in on it. But they must be like vultures, because it's only like a split second sometimes that I will show the page of my journal that I'm writing on, and these people, they must just quickly zoom in on it. And then I went into a store today that puts me through abuse every time I go in there. It's a large organisation, They've been involved in this since the abuse started. And when I went in there, they put me through more psychological abuse in regard to the fact that there's people reading my journal every day. So I'm concerned about these cameras being in my home, and I'm concerned about these medical conditions that I need help with. So right now I'm suffering with a health condition that's getting worse. And yeah, I can't trust any doctors about that condition because, like I just said, they've already put me through psychological abuse, and there's just no one that I can trust because the corrupt members of the health system and justice system that have put me through this abuse, they have made sure that everybody's been involved in it. So there's no one to turn to for help. There's no police to turn to for help. And I'm currently having to hold up a curtain when I use my bathroom. And I'm being put through horrific embarrassment and humiliation. And there's nothing at all that these people could do to me that they haven't done, especially when it comes to my family and corrupt members of the health system and justice system. There's nothing else that these people could possibly do. They've put me through every kind of abuse that you could possibly imagine over the past 50 years of my life, and believe me when I say the worst possible abuse that you can imagine, because you name it, these people have done it. So I need urgent help because of the fact that I have no dignity and no privacy in my home, and there are just these parasitic vultures viewing into my home who are just, like, they'll just try any way they possibly can to get into my life to put me through abuse. And when I went down Campbelltown just then, they come from everywhere and they look for my weaknesses. They look for anything that they can find by viewing into my home, anything that they can find, and it's like the crueler the better for these people right now, because it's only the absolute lowlives of society that are still involved in this, and they are obviously the cruelest and the most depraved people in society. So I need these cameras removed from my house. I need my phone secured. These people are viewing my phone. I was going back over my videos this morning, like I said a minute ago, and I was just viewing back over the information that's in them, and these people are viewing my laptop. They're looking at my personal phone, my laptop. I cannot move without these people seeing what I do. When I go to sleep overnight, I have to pull the covers right up, almost over my head, because I know there's people viewing in my bedroom, and they just lurk over me as I'm trying to sleep. And it doesn't matter if I move or whatever, there's no other option for me but to keep seeing this through and just hoping that there's someone out there that can help me, because it doesn't matter if I was to move. This would follow me no matter where I go, because it followed me here from the South Coast. It's corrupt members of the justice system and the health system, and there was corrupt members of the justice system and the health system involved in this on the South Coast when I lived there. And now that I'm here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, it's the same, only worse. The abuse has got worse and worse and worse. And yeah, my family members are involved in this. All of my family members. They view into my home illegally. They're watching me be put through this horrific abuse. And they're basically relying on these people to abuse me to death so that they can get away with their crimes. So if there's anyone out there that can help me to get justice here, please help me. If there's anyone out there that can help me raise public awareness of the fact that there's cameras in my home and I need them removed. I need my phone and my laptop secured. I need my privacy back. I need my dignity back. I need my human rights back. I don't deserve any of this. I've done nothing to deserve any of this. This is happening to me because of corrupt police, corrupt people in the health system, corrupt people that work for the state of New South Wales, and my family members. And my landlord, St George Community Housing, who is probably the main enabler of this abuse, because they are the ones that have put these cameras in my home. They are, from what I can gather, they are in every room, and they're in like they've got every angle covered. There's nowhere in my home that I can escape these cameras. They want me to not live in my home. They want me to be frightened to do anything. They want me to be frightened to leave the house. But I refuse to. I refuse to allow these people to stop me from doing the things I need to do in my home to look after myself, because I have to look after myself as best as I can, because with corruption in the health system, you know, I can't trust anybody in the medical field, and this is why I have to look after my health as much as I possibly can. So they want me to stop doing things to take care of myself. They want me to be scared to use my bathroom, be scared to use my bedroom to, do my yoga and meditation and to sleep at night. But I've had to adapt to this, and I've just had to alter the way I live so much. I mean, I've got to hold up a curtain to use in my bathroom. Nobody should be put through that kind of degradation and humiliation, and there's people viewing into my home, watching this. So please, if you can help me, please help me raise public awareness of this if you can. And if there's anyone out there at all that can help me get justice here, please help me. My email will be in the description box of this video. And thank you very much if you've listened to this video.